My name is Zoe Johnson, and I'm the Community Planning Liaison Officer for Naval Support Activity Annapolis. I joined NAVFAC in this position in 2018. I come from a Navy family dating back into the early 1800s. Started my career as a county planner, and then I received a master's degree in marine and coastal planning and ports and marine transportation from the School of Marine Affairs at the University of Washington. And then after I graduated from graduate school, I conducted a fellowship through NOAA, which is the National Atmospheric and Oceanic Administration. And they brought me to the East Coast to work for the state of Maryland in the Chesapeake Bay on issues associated with coastal flooding. After I finished the fellowship, I spent 15 years at the Maryland Department of Natural Resources working on those issues throughout the Maryland portion of the Chesapeake. And then I went back to work for NOAA for the Chesapeake Bay office. The Chesapeake Bay watershed is 64,000 acres. It includes New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, West Virginia, Delaware, and Maryland, and the District of Columbia. It's home to 18 million people, the watershed. The Chesapeake is the largest estuary in the United States. The Chesapeake Bay TMDL is a total maximum daily load of both nutrients and sediment that can enter the Chesapeake Bay and that the Chesapeake Bay waters can absorb and still meet water quality attainment goals that are established to the Environmental Protection Agency. I was part of the team that reevaluated impacts of changes in our environment associated with urban growth, changes in sea level that could affect circulation patterns within the Chesapeake Bay, and also changes in water temperature, which can affect habitat, but also the ability of the bay to absorb nutrients. And so I coordinated the Chesapeake Bay Program's Partnership Resiliency Work Group. And that work group really is establishing a strategy for how to achieve overall bay restoration goals in light of changing conditions. It was a cutting-edge effort to look not only historically at how bay restoration goals were being met, but we also looked out to 2025 to forecast how the restoration effort may need to change. In July, EPA held an award ceremony. EPA Administrator Andrew Wheeler recognized the Gold Medal recipients at the award ceremony.
The Chesapeake Bay TMDL Midpoint Assessment Team, we have Greg Allen from Region 3, Rich Batyuk from Region 3, Zoe Johnson from the Department of the Navy,
Receiving the gold medal was a huge accomplishment and a huge recognition. To me, it was extremely important because I dedicated 2 years of my career to really being innovative and working with the Chesapeake Bay Program Partnership to look forward on how to restore and protect the Chesapeake Bay. I put a lot of heart and soul in all of my positions. I'm very passionate about my work, and so to receive that recognition was something that will stay with me for a long time. The Navy is part of the federal family that is committed to protecting and restoring the Chesapeake. The Navy is represented on the Executive Council as well as the Management Board of the Chesapeake Bay Program. I believe in the mission of the Navy. I'm stationed at the Naval Academy, which is a prestigious university. It motivates me that I'm part of something greater. I've spent my career in public service, starting at the local government, a state government, and now 2 federal agencies. And so I'm able to continue that. And I think the job that I have as the community planning liaison is really a unique position. And I think it's an important position within the Navy because planning liaisons work outside of the fence line as much as they work inside the fence line to protect the mission. I'm proud to work for the Navy.